Craig's got an early start and he needs his beauty sleep, so we'll do a quick rundown of the leagues, just one or two games going over. And if anybody wants to mention the next week, they can give us a shout. We might slag them off a bit more. So we'll get started off. So we'll
Eight
start off with
leagues,
the St Magnus division.
8 leagues to get through, Johnny. We can't look at every game, unfortunately, but we'll certainly look at the bigger ones and the bigger scoring and see what's going on and what's happened. And certainly, I mean, I think the first thing that we have to say, and this is this, by the way, is coming from a guy who scored 155 points in week one and was the lowest scoring team in his division. And all I'm going to say is, don't panic. Unless you've had a run of injuries, you've got Jordan Love, maybe Puka's in trouble, maybe, you know, and
Yeah.
Njoku's went down. Unless you've got injuries, there is no need to panic week one. It's the first week of the season. Nothing's been decided for any player yet. There's not many that I would say I'm absolutely out on at this stage,
No, you're
so
right enough.
don't panic.
Yeah, there is one team with a lower score than you. You can't wait till you see
It's
that one because
well,
it may possibly be the lowest score in OrkneyBowl history. I've not had a chance to look, but we'll find.
fair
I'll
enough.
get back to you on that one for next week. So the scores in these ones, obviously, Ancoats Citizens got 195.03 against the Glasgow Eagles, 244.67. Water Orton Warriors 135.42 against Carlton Crew, last year's High Flyers, 165.01. Dublin Everton Blues, the defending champions, 213.47 against the Leeds Lassos, 232.03. Manchester Bees 170.08 to 164.69 for Leicester Tigers. EK Colts, nice close one here, 196.26 to 196.92. The Seattle Patriots, so they'll be crossing their legs on Thursday for the score corrections. You got a Whitford Rockstar 203.11 to the 147.85 Alaskan Deep Freeze. I'm pretty sure Jack maybe got a little message on Friday night saying that Mason will be playing, so he had him in the starting lineup.
Yeah,
So who do you want
well,
to
fair
go over?
enough. Fair enough. Well, I mean, very, very close game there, down there at EK Colts. That's a close one, and you've got to take you got to feel for Dublin Everton Blues there. Over 200 points and losing, it's harsh. And that 200 points a very good score, and to go over it and lose is always a sore one to take. But yeah, that's
Oh,
a
Amon
close
Raston
one,
Brown.
very close one. So I
Like
mean,
three,
Barkley
where
there,
would it?
he's done it for the
Yeah,
36.4, 3 touchdowns. Do you know that's Green Bay Packers have played two international games now, and Barkley's ripped us apart in both of them. So harsh,
yeah.
so harsh.
Well,
But yeah, Seattle
unfortunately,
Patriots,
Seattle Patriots had Amon Raston Brown only scored 7 points, so you would never expected
it,
that on Sunday night. So
it's a don't panic moment. It's very much a don't panic moment. But did they win the game? Sorry, Johnny, I'm not sure who won this game.
no,
Is it
Seattle. The team on the left won. EK Colts. No, no. Seattle Patriots won by
No, no, they
zero
didn't.
point
Seattle Patriots
0.7,
won, yeah. So
so they won.
St Brown
But
done just enough for him on Sunday night, But I mean, there he's
but
got
then
Montgomery in there as well, and Montgomery had a great game. It's
they did,
I mean, it was
especially in
he basically
overtime.
won them the game in
So
overtime.
yeah, you
So
see
I
him
mean,
Coleman.
there's a
He had a
lot.
couple of nice receptions.
I wouldn't be, you lose a game, you lose a game. You're going to lose games throughout the season. No one's going to go unbeaten. So EK Colts can't feel awful about it. Jalen Reed there, he's got to be worried about the love injury, but it's only going to be a couple of weeks, and they'll find a way to get Reed the ball. I mean, let's not forget that Reed scored 37.7 points and had a touchdown pulled back.
Yeah, I
I've,
know it's crazy. Like, and he
oh,
gets he gets the runs as well because he's a fast bugger. So Ken, he will get the ball. He probably get the ball maybe more than the other ones, to be honest, because he's
the thing
more.
about
What do you
He
call it?
will. They'll
Yeah,
find them ways that they'll run end arounds and stuff like that to get on the ball. They will find a way to get the ball into Jalen Reed's hands. I'm sure of it, and will obviously run the ball to death with Jacobs. So, but like you got to be happy with that start there, and it's clear that Reed is going to be the man. He's going to be Love's target when he really needs one. When he's looking for a big one. Mitchell there,
Yeah.
I would be worried about Mitchell. I mean, I think he's going to have his weeks, but they're going to be in and out. With Richardson's throwing these accuracy. I mean, he threw two of the biggest bombs of the
Oh,
week, and he only
yeah, but he was
completed
missing everybody after that.
nine passes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Mitchell would worry me a wee bit there. But yeah, I mean everything else, you're scoring 196 points, you're not totally upset, so can't be a bad thing.
Yeah. Uh, who else do you want to look at?
So let's go and have a wee look at what other one did we see? Well, let's see the 200s. I mean, that's a good start for Leeds Lassos and Dublin Everton Blues, eh? So big scoring here
Yeah,
again.
it's
There you go,
like
Richardson.
yeah,
36.03 points, right? 9 out of 19 completions for 212 yards, two touchdowns, one interception. And it's like he literally
yeah.
only threw for two pass first downs. And
I
two
know it's
touchdowns, I
crazy,
guess.
like,
But
but then
Richardson is going to do absolutely fine in fantasy football, but it's not going to be through the air. You know, It's-
no, well
he
well
could,
one of them is falling backwards and launching it, so it could have gone anywhere. And he
and
was
it's
actually stumbling back while throwing it, and he still managed to throw it over 50 bloody yards. Like, so he's
I
got
mean,
an arm, just don't know where it's going.
He missed Mitchell wide open a couple of times. His accuracy's awful. But Brees
Oh,
Hall in
it
there,
is
he's
like
going to have better weeks than that, and he still scored 22.5 points. That's the thing.
and he
I've got to
fumbled
look
as
at the
well.
scoring in this. I've got to study the scoring a wee bit more because I'm not. I took out Jamar Chase this week from my team because obviously all that was going on. I didn't think he was going to play much. And he didn't do particularly well for fantasy football. 65 yards or whatever. Not a top receiver. But he gets 17 points because like every one of them was
Yeah,
for a first down or something like that.
you get a point for reception, first downs, and all that stuff. Like you have to all half points for
So
first.
I,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I need to study that a wee bit better. But yeah, I mean that backfield of Hall and Achan if Achan stays fit, that could be absolutely wonderful. And Henry and Stevenson's
yeah.
not a bad backfield there either. So you can see where it's came from. Marvin Harrison 1.65 point. I mean, this. I'll say it again. Don't panic. It's only week one. If you've drafted them,
I know.
don't panic.
We
The
need
thing I
Jalen
would be
Waddle as
worried
well.
for as well, given to the fact that Richardson's passing's awful. But I mean, both teams are solid as a rock, and let's see what they've got in their benches.
Uh, obviously, Leeds
Well,
Lasso's
I
only
mean,
got
both
one quarterback, but so,
both have started their best lineups. Really, there's Chuba Hubbard. What a disappointment he was. I mean, I would panic if I had Chuba Hubbard. That's for sure. And there's Brian Thomas on the bench there. That's could be a big week
yeah,
for him. And that's
Hubbard.
Dublin Everton. That's who's that again, Johnny? Take my
That's
words off again. Sorry.
that's right. Leeds Lasso's has got Brian
Leeds
Thomas
Lasso's, yeah.
for the
So,
team that won.
so you're scoring 200 and odd points, 232 points, and you get Brian Thomas to come in. So you got to be sitting happy with your week one. And as I say, Richardson's going to do really well for fantasy football. He's just kind of
Yeah,
pro for shit.
obviously you
But
had Jackson.
and yeah,
Obviously you had
Dublin Everton
Stevens.
Blues, 200 points, nothing to worry about. 0-1. But remember, this is the top division as well. So this is Division One. So these are the best teams.
Well, look, he's got Jackson, Stevenson, Hill, Henry, Pittman, DJ Moore. Well, that could be a bit awful with Williams. I see
Yeah,
a
that's
Dudesy got injured as well for his one catch.
yeah, I think he did get injured. Yeah, he did get hurt, but so did Keenan Allen again. He got hurt again as well. So, I mean, that was an awful offense for Chicago Bears, wasn't it? If you're
Oh,
sitting on
it was
Caleb
not pretty
Williams, you
then.
might be panicking a bit. I mean, again, I wouldn't be, but I'm
Well,
certainly sitting on DJ Moore quite a lot and
I
not
had
as happy as I
Chicago
was
in
the
the
week before
survivor
starting.
pool, so I was all
Is
expected to
that
get
for?
knocked out when like every other. That
I'm
that's the
surprised
bench.
Deshaun Watson get 14 points. I mean, that's he was utter trash. If you're a
I
Browns
know.
fan, you're
Well, he
panicking
did
about
rush. He rushed
Deshaun.
for two first downs as well. He had 5 carries for 39
Yeah,
yards.
these first down points need
Yeah.
to be studied for next year, I think. Because, yeah, as I say, I don't even know how I only scored 153 points and everyone else scored so many more because I thought I'd done quite well, but there you go.
We can check your one when we get to it. Just like Christian Watson didn't get that many because he got 3 receptions and a touchdown, but he didn't get a first down. Because obviously a
And
touchdown doesn't
listen,
classify as a first down. So it all
and
adds
that's
up, like.
yes,
So
so so and it doesn't. This isn't a touchdown dependent league. Far, far from it.
it's more like a first down
Far,
depend.
far
Yeah,
from it. But yeah, I imagine Brian Thomas will be seeing the starting lineup for Leeds Lasso sooner rather than later.
yeah. But then that's the problem. Look at his teams. Who's he going to take out?
Oh, there'll be
His wide
someone.
receivers are pretty good. His flexes are pretty good. Yeah.
Marv.
Well, you might put Marv out until he gets more targets. You never know.
Well, that's it.
But
It's there's a long way to go, but it's it doesn't mean to say that he's going to get them straight away. And that he's a rookie, so sometimes it doesn't happen straight away. But yeah, good to there's 6 teams that are all delighted. I mean, Glasgow Eagles for a score. That's 244 points. That can't be far off the highest score of the season. So good start for our
it's,
Graham.
I know. And look, Anchor sitting, they've still got 195 points, but then they've lost by nearly 30 points. It's crazy.
And, I mean,
Yeah,
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts has got
Hurts,
28
Mixon.
points in here.
Oh,
28 points in here for Jalen Hurts, and like in other leagues he's on 14.
yeah.
So
Then you've got
it's the
Joe
scoring
Mixon,
definitely
Apple
matters.
Farmer. There you go,
Definitely
17
matters.
points for Chase.
Williams is a flyer as well. That's he could be massive this season. I've got him in quite a few places, and I'm delighted about it. But he's on my bench in them all. But yeah, it's a great start for Graham. So he'll be nice and happy going into